What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Leo, and I'm back bringing you guys another Dallas Cowboys film session video. Last Sunday, we went and we beat the brakes off the Los Angeles Rams. I'm about to say it again. We beat the brakes off the Los Angeles Rams. 22-10. Defense played phenomenal. We only allowed 38 rushing yards. They were getting after Matthew Stafford like it was crazy. 6 of 17 on third down for the Rams. So really elite game. Overall defense scored a touchdown. Special teams got a block. So I wanted to get into this film session. I really just wanted to focus on the defensive line for this game. You know, I could look at the whole defense, secondary, linebackers, but I really just wanted to key in on the defensive line. So in this film session, I got about 20 plays, so roughly like a third of the Rams snaps offensively I have in here. So we're going to check them out because our defensive line balled out, so we're going to get into it. If you haven't watched the video before, you know how we do this. I pulled these plays from earlier in the day. We're going to do a live reaction to them, and we're just going to break down what's going on. And these plays are going to be in order from like beginning of the game all the way to the end of the game. So let's check out what we have here. So we have 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers in the middle. We have Micah inside. Now, I'm a fan of Micah playing inside more than just being on the edge, because when Micah is a great pass rusher, he's an elite pass rusher on the edge. But I don't just want to utilize him there. I feel like he's so much better coming off the edge just on pass rush downs, because if he's an edge defender, that kind of limits what makes Micah Parsons great. If you know what I'm saying, like he's great because he can play off the ball, on the ball. He can bounce to the slot if we really needed him to. You know, he could blitz from the A gap. He can rush from the edge. Like he can do so many things. And I think it's so much better if he can be versatile like he is instead of being in one set position, because it's easier for the defense to game plan if they know where he's going to be. And also, I'm not a fan of 300-pound linemen battling with him every snap. You know, I think that wears him down and fatigues him easier. But that's just my opinion on that. Let me know what you guys think. Let's look at the first play here. I think I really just threw this in. Now I know that I'm saying that I'm gonna focus on the defensive line here, but I think this was like the first snap of the game. This is a tone setter by Trayvon Diggs. You have one-on-one against one of the best run-after-catch receivers in the league in Cooper Kupp, and he just goes out there, makes a one-on-one tackle. So I think I just wanted to throw that in just to like take note to that and salute to that. So now let's get into this defensive line. So we just see everybody win on this play. Everybody won. Especially DA, who got the strip sack. So let's take a look at him here. He's going to be one-on-one against the left guard of the Rams. We just see he just jumps to that inside shoulder. Like, I think this guard, his front foot got too far ahead of him. I don't know why he's stepping forward. I think they're trying to sell play action because it was a play action look. But his right foot is just so out of position. He's not in, a good protective stance, being square. So when that foot is ahead, Dorrance Armstrong attacks that high foot, and he just is able to get inside, and he just has a free lane to Matthew Stafford at this point. Like, it's already game over. Matthew Stafford is second step into his drop. By the time he gets to look up the field, Dorrance Armstrong is already there. And then this guy over here, DeMarcus Lawrence, let's take a look. They try to block him with the tight end only, and then the running back is coming to help. Tyler Higbee is not blocking DeMarcus Lawrence. Pro Bowler DeMarcus Lawrence. See, he swipes his hands. And at this point, it's over. Running back tries to stay in and block. DeMarcus just runs through him. They both get there. DA does get his hands on the ball, forces the strip sack. Tank Lawrence picks it up. Scoop and score a touchdown. So, like, the way they started, that's just a confidence booster. So, let's get into this next play here. We see they're strong, heavy to the right. They have a tight end here, Cooper Kupp, Ben Skoranek, Really, really great blocking wide receiver. So look at these guys, all of them. So this is basically just a slant. So we're slanting this way to stop the run. Everybody has to work in unison here. We see Tristan Hill just gets into this backfield. Now, really, that's a hold. I don't know if it got called or not, but that's a hold. But Tristan Hill just gets off the ball so well. Let's see. He's on the right shoulder of the offensive lineman. So at the snap, he just really commits to getting inside. Like, that's just such a great angle that he takes, and he's low. Look at his, like, target zone to block. So right here, this little chest pad area, that's the target blocking zone, and he's low, good center of gravity, so the offensive lineman can't really get there without holding him like he does. And even that Tristan Hill isn't making that tackle, he's in the backfield being disruptive. So that's I really loved his game on Sunday. You're going to see a lot more of that in this game. Even last week against Washington. So right here, they have an empty look. We have 5 guys on the ball, one being Donovan Wilson, Mike on the edge, Lawrence on the edge. I think this is Odigizuwa, and then that's Tristan Hill. So let's go back and look here. Did everybody rush? Okay, Donovan Wilson drops out. Again, we're going to talk about Tristan Hill on this play. Lined up right here. He's in one-on-one with the right guard. So look again on how much he commits to coming this way. He's playing like he's dribbling the basketball and he's doing a crossover. That's what he's doing on the interior defensive line. Look how much he sells. He's coming this way. Gets all the way up on this shoulder. And then uses his outside arm. So we've seen the quickness of Tristan Hill, right? Super quick. He's twitchy. Athletic, good bend. On this play, we see great raw strength. So he takes his right arm, he puts it right into the armpit, the inside armpit of the right guard, and he just lifts him up off the ground. Now, it's not like these guys are over 300 pounds or anything like that. No. They don't weigh that much. Tristan Hill, bruh. He was playing like a man in this game. Like I said, full commitment to this shoulder for him going left. Sticks that arm in his armpit, and look, he's off the ground. So we didn't get a sack there. Not really too much of a pressure. But I just wanted to point out a trait of Tristan Hill on that play. Guy is really starting to come through after we took him in the draft a couple years ago. I think we took him kind of early, It was like a day 2 pick, I'm pretty sure. So let's look here. We're in empty again. DeMarcus Lawrence, Odigizuwa, and Dorrance Armstrong. I can't tell who this is. That man, DeMarcus Lawrence, was having a game too before he got hurt. Hope he's okay. Hope he can play in the Eagles game. So let's see how he gets there. Like I said, look, they all doing these little crossover moves. Look at the handwork. He acting like he's dribbling a basketball, but really just good burst getting upfield. This tackle set so far over. Look at this gap inside. DeMarcus Lawrence, he sees that and he just takes it. Getting Matthew Stafford uncomfortable. Believe this was a 3rd down play. I think this is when they had to take the field goal. But like I said, it's just good burst up the field. Stick your foot in the ground. This tackle is way out. And look, he's standing up. He's in a super unathletic position. This guy right here, that's tough. But we're going to take advantage of it because our guys are better. DeMarcus Lawrence, good job being in there. Good follow up by 91 here. Just making Matthew Stafford uncomfortable. So look at this play. So we have a back in the backfield, shotgun. So it's like Dorrance Armstrong, Odigizuwa, DeMarcus Lawrence inside, and then Micah Parsons. Another good pressure there by DeMarcus Lawrence. So now we see him get pressure from the edge role and now interior role. So really, really good versatility being shown here by DeMarcus Lawrence. Let's see. So he just swims inside. These guys are getting so lateral. Like, the Cowboys defensive linemen are all so athletic. Like, these guys are not just rushing up the field. They're using their lateral ability to get these linemen moving left and right instead of just dropping back into a pass protection set. They're getting these guys to move lateral because, look, he's running towards the sideline. They run a little twist stunt here. DeMarcus Lawrence smashes the center, and then the guard is forced to pick him up. DeMarcus Lawrence is free, gets a pressure, incomplete pass. Next play here, we're seeing it from the defensive side of you now. So we got strong left. There's a tight end here. Cooper Kupp is here. They run motion across, handoff to the right, and oh my goodness. Another guy we're going to talk about, Sam Williams, rookie out of Ole Miss. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ole Miss. You see him right here. He's kind of standing a stand-up technique. But he just fires off the ball. Just beats Tyler Higbee. So super quick explosiveness here. Like, they're running just a little zone right. Everybody's running right, blocking. So really, it should create a lane for the running back to choose. He could bump it wide or wherever the gap is created. But in this case, Sam Williams just beats Tyler Higbee. That's how you stop these zone runs. You just have to beat them to the spot. He beats them to the spot, and he's in the backfield. When I think this is Cam Akers on this play or whoever it is, when he takes the handoff, he's already getting hit. So great play by Sam Williams there. A lot of promise for that dude. I hope he develops and gets better, even better than what he is. And this play is interesting because I don't want to throw no shade on these Rams players, but like Cam Akers, you got to see this hole, man. So really, really poor vision by Cam Akers on this play. And, if their players aren't going to play up to, the standard that they need to, we're going to take advantage of it. And that's what happens. I mean, this hole is here for him. He could be one-on-one with Donovan Wilson. I like Donovan Wilson making that tackle, but that's still a good game for the Rams. But Tristan Hill, man, just balling out, dude. Literally just balling out. Again, they're going this little zone scheme running. Tristan Hill just uses his strength. Look at his leverage. He's a low man, staying low. Low man wins in football. Low man wins in football. So he stays low, keeps his pads low. A lot more strength generated. Micah is setting the edge, forces into Tristan Hill, and then might have got away with a horse collar, but we're going to keep it on the hush. Good play by Tristan Hill. So look at this formation. So they go tight end, receiver again, with it being Kupp is Skoranek. And they run left. And we're just getting busy everywhere. So they go strong right and hand off left. So we got guys here. We got 3 versus 3. Where they had the numbers, they didn't go. So we're going to do that. We'll take advantage of that. I believe, is that Dorrance Armstrong? So this is Dorrance Armstrong out here. Now, his job really is to set the edge. But I believe the way that this is schemed up, they have it to where Dorrance feels the freedom to jump inside if he wants to try to blow this up, because we have Odigizuwa working out. We have Leighton Vander Esch working out. So they're going to be the contained guys on this play. Dorrance Armstrong is taking the shot. Now what happens is he does jump inside, and he's right there. He's in the hole with him. Now he doesn't make the tackle, but he's being disruptive and makes him bounce it outside. Odigizuwa, like I said, he got to the edge from the interior spot. There is not that many defensive tackles that are going to set the edge in a run defense. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, how is that possible? Our guy sitting in the A gap is going to play to the C gap. That doesn't make sense. But this is the thing. This is what the Cowboys are doing. And this is just phenomenal to watch. Like, it's a beautiful thing to watch on tape, and like the unison and sync that these guys are playing in. Dan Quinn has this group playing. Like, last year was great, but these guys are even better this year. Now, they don't have the, insane amount of turnovers they're getting, but pure defense, these guys are balling. Like I said, Dorrance Armstrong takes a shot, jumps inside. Odigizuwa sets the edge. Leighton Vander Esch flies out here. Just a great play. Like, look how far Odigizuwa gets out there. He finishes them up with Leighton. So now we're going empty. Now, this is a dangerous look. I love seeing this. Micah on the edge. Dorrance Armstrong on the edge. Sam Williams inside. DeMarcus Lawrence inside. And you know what the crazy thing is? Is that all of these guys can be interchanged. They're all so good at what they do, rushing the passer. They can all switch positions, and we'll have the same effect, the same impact. So on this play, let's take a look. A little bit of Micah Parsons being held. Refs were not calling. They weren't giving Micah nothing. I've kind of noticed that the last couple games, it's like Micah's hitting that status where they're not really calling stuff on him. So we'll take a look here. When he gets to this spot, he's being held. There is no way the offensive lineman is blocking him without holding him. You can't really tell from this angle, but like right here, look at this. You guys are right here. You see it. And then we got Dorrance Armstrong right in the face of Matthew Stafford as well. Sam Williams is coming from this spot. Like, they just run a twist here. Like, we were on Stafford. I feel for the guy. So we get a late shift on this play. Shift to the right late. It's another pass. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh my God, these pass rush moves are killing me. So again, we seen this earlier. Same right tackle. He's kind of oversetting a little bit too much, and this is just free inside. The pocket should be a shell. It should be your left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, right tackle. It should be a shell. There should not be this much of a gap. So once again, DeMarcus Lawrence gets upfield, does a little shimmy cross, smacks his inside hand down, swims over the top. So he has the right tackle beat. Now the running back, good thing that the running back seen this, or it would have been a sack for DeMarcus Lawrence. But good block by the running back. But it does force Stafford out. Even the pressure from is this Gallimore? Pressure from Gallimore fighting up the middle. Just forcing him out, making him uncomfortable, making Matthew Stafford roll outside the pocket where he's not known to be that good at. Next play. Again, like, bro, they were not giving Micah anything. We were just attacking this right tackle. But, like, this is a hole. His arm is up under Micah's helmet, around his neck. Micah has both hands out. Like, this is a hole, and it's not being called. But either way, though, being disruptive, staying on Stafford like glue. I was going to say something else with like glue. They just weren't giving us the call, and here we go. Like I said earlier, all these guys can play different positions. Micah's in the A-gap here. Lawrence is on the edge. Sam Williams is on the edge now. We have Odigizuwa inside. And I think when teams go empty, if you guys are going to go empty, you're asking for it. Because now we know that our guys can just, pin their ears back and go get you. And especially if you're down in the ball game, like, you're asking for it. Look how quick Micah Parsons is. Like, Let's just look at everybody. Let's look at Lawrence on this play against the right tackle. This time he goes outside because the tackle, he doesn't, so he turns when DeMarcus Lawrence is being committed to the outside. Again, though, DeMarcus Lawrence looks so good coming off the edge. Like the burst and the bend that he's having right now, I haven't seen that the last couple of years. Like this much burst and bend. Doesn't get the sack, but he's right there. We're making Stafford uncomfortable. Micah in the A gap. He goes to his right. Really good pad level. The center held up okay there. Let's look at Sam Williams here on the edge. He jumps all the way inside on the stunt. It's solid overall protection here on this play by the Rams. Odigizuwa kind of takes a little double team action on. Really solid protection. So really, but still, DeMarcus Lawrence being the one to really win. Micah is getting some pressure up in here, just making Stafford uncomfortable. Throwing off target. Next play, we got empty again out of the Rams. Odigizuwa. Go get him, my boy. Let's see here. Oh, wow. He just jumped the snap. So this is just great, like, feel for the game, feel for the snap count, especially on the road. Like, I'm going to try to frame by frame this. Odigizuwa, he's moving before the ball is even snapped. And like I said earlier, the Cowboys are not rushing up the field. They're making these linemen move laterally, which a lot of offensive linemen don't do great. You know, these are really, really big guys. They're not going to be the most agile, the best lateral quickness guys. So look, if he goes forward, he's offsides, encroachment, whatever you want to call. But he's moving laterally. So trying to get this like frame by frame. So when the ball is snapped, look at the position that he's in compared to everybody else. Some guys aren't even out of their stance. This left guard does an okay job. But Odigizuwa, Osa, I'm weak. He's already having so much momentum going to his right. And the guard is just flat-footed, like I said, because he can't react that quick. Odigizuwa just did a great job. Also getting this hand down, ripping through. Look at this. He's low, man. Like, bro, these guys are all so good, and I'm in love with it. Like, it's not even like something that I can point out. Like, they're all just doing the right thing. That's what it is. Low, no target zone, the lateral movement, the burst, the hand placement. He's in there chasing. I think he got the sack on this play. Or maybe this one Stafford completed this pass. I think video got cut off somehow. But Stafford completed this pass here on third down. It was like 3rd and 2. But Odigizuwa was in there chasing, being disruptive, causing havoc. So salute to him. Now right here, empty again. They have a tight end here. They have a back here. I don't think they chipped though. So this guy stays. He does chip. So he does chip Micah here. Fowler gets chipped on the edge. But look, we got another guy inside. That's great. DeMarcus Lawrence. But really, I'm going to show you what happened here. It's kind of funny. So, guys get double teamed a lot, right? Like, great pass rushers get double teamed. Chipped, just straight up double team. Tight end, running back, whatever. Y'all seen many guys get triple teamed before? I'm going to ask that again. Y'all seen many guys get triple teamed before? So I want y'all to watch closely on this play. So this back is here. He's going to chip Micah. Also, main priority of the right tackle, Micah Parsons. Main priority of the right guard seems to be Micah Parsons. Even though DeMarcus Lawrence is lined up over him, he worried about Micah. DeMarcus Lawrence is going inside of him, and he worried about Micah. They got 3 guys blocking Micah as their main priority. And you know who ends up with the sack? Let this play. Ain't that something, y'all? Ain't that something? Now I want you to watch this. Look how silly we got these fools looking. Watch this right guard for me. First of all, he just let DeMarcus Lawrence run straight by him. No care in the world. And then you gonna block your own guy. My guy, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? After I seen that, bro, I'd take him out. Take him out, cut him, release him. If you could trade a 7th round pick for him, do it. But like, bro, you gotta go. You gotta go. But DeMarcus Lawrence, let him come free. He's chasing. Micah Parsons got triple team. He's getting a sack, bro. Like, what else you want us to do, man? It seems too easy. It is seeming too easy. Another thing. Now they complete this pass. Also, we get flagged for roughing the passer. But the pressure is there. Now I want to know. I'm going to ask y'all another question. So we see stunts. We see twists from defensive linemen, right? Now I want to know how many stunts / twists, whatever you refer to it as, do you see an edge defender on the right tackle go all the way to the left tackle side? Have y'all ever seen that before? It's usually like C gap to B gap, A gap to C gap, you know, things like that. But have y'all ever seen a C to C stunt / twist? You haven't. Okay, so I'm about to show you. Dante Fowler right here. Left defensive end position, right side of your screen. Just keep an eye on him. So they have a guy in here to chip him. The whole time he's running a stunt, right? He's running a stunt. He comes all the way to the side of the left tackle. Have y'all seen that before? I don't know. It might just be me. But I just wanted to note that. Now, he doesn't get the sack, but he's in Matthew's face. He's causing pressure. They throw a flag on this. Wasn't really that much roughing. I don't know why they threw a flag on that. Didn't land on him. Hit him in the shoulder pads. No helmet contact. Like, come on. But he looped from C gap on the right side, left side of the defense, to C gap on the opposite side. These two guys crashed in. He came all the way around. Like, that's just an insane pass rush scheme. You know, you just don't see things like that every game. Getting to the next play. Let's check it out. What we got going on here. A little double rush from the interior linebackers. Odigizuwa. Look at the hustle from everybody. The hustle, man. So, two backers. This is really a safety. Jaron Curse, LVE, both are rushing. Micah drops out here. So they had a tight end to chip up with him. Micah drops out. Other edge defender drops out. So we're rushing 4 still. It's just all these interior guys are going to rush. So let's look at the linebackers. So Lane Vander Esch takes the center. And just, damn, I didn't even expect that, to be honest. He just takes the center, moves him. So really good strength there. Good power rush by Leighton Vander Esch. Gets in the backfield, forces Stafford to make a move, step up. Wish he would have finished him. LVE, you got to finish him. But see, Jaron Curse, Daryl Henderson does a really good job on him, actually. But then we'll take a look at Odigizuwa out here. Really, he gets passed on to the left tackle. Doesn't really get like a real win, but he's just hustling. Just hustle. Hustle alone got him that sack. Also good pressure, like I said, good power rush, bull rush by Vander Esch. Man, Man, Micah hurting all, bruh. Micah hurting all getting these sacks. So the line is tightening up over him. Doesn't touch him. That's a mistake. Mistake one. And then we just see Micah being great. Like, the amount of pure athleticism this dude has. And, you know, it's only year 2. But the amount of pure athleticism this dude has is insane. And then if you match that with him developing pass rush moves, you know, game after game, year after year, this guy is going to be so great. Like, he is on a Hall of Fame arc right now. Like, first ballot arc right now. He's probably, I think you could argue he's the best defensive player in the league, but he's definitely top 2. I don't see him, you know, Aaron Donald and him are, I feel like, debatable right now. But anybody else, I think they have to go under Micah just because of how much he can do on the defensive side while being an elite pass rusher. The other great defenders in the league, elite pass rusher, but they're not going to off the ball linebacker. They're not covering out of the slot. You know, they're not, you know, just bouncing around like how Micah is and him having an impact in so many areas. But on this play, you know, we just see the speed, the bend, you know, like this running back should have came and just chipped him. There was no way he was going to catch the ball on the flat. Don't know what he was thinking, but that's just Micah Parsons is too much for that right tackle. And the finish. I love that dude. So I had this play in earlier. And then on this play right here. Apologies for putting that one play in twice. So, again, we have Micah Parsons here once again. So, once you win outside, the tackle is going to always fear the speed. He doesn't want to get beat by speed again on the outside. So, what does Micah counter and do? So, this tackle, he doesn't jump too wide, but he's got it in the back of his mind, like, Micah can beat me with speed. So, then what's he do? He jumps inside. Again, he's ripping. Now, that's a hole. Clear as day. That's a hole. Once again, we didn't get the call, but that is a hole. And Micah's in there causing pressure, forcing an incomplete pass. Like, oh, they did throw the flag. Salute to the ref. I didn't think they threw it on that play. The last play they didn't throw it, but he did throw the flag in there. So, man. Hell of a game by the defensive line. Like I said, they dominated throughout the whole game. No rushing yards allowed. You know, pretty much it was like 38. They stayed on top of Matthew Stafford, making him uncomfortable. Now, he did throw for like 300 yards, I believe. But, you know, we had tons of sacks in there, forced fumbles, touchdowns. So, next week we got the Eagles. Really excited for that one. You know, big rivalry. Hate the Eagles. But other than that, I'm not going to say too much about that game. I might make a separate video, you know, like a preview for that game, what we should do, tendencies of the Eagles, how we can beat them. But I'm going to leave it at that. If y'all made it this far, I would appreciate the like. If y'all made it this far, I appreciate that in general. Comment in the comment section. I love interacting with you guys. Subscribe. That'll help me out a ton. Other than that, it's all love, and I'm out of here. Peace.